Welcome to the Hill-arious Show with comedian Malcolm Hill. Welcome to the Hill-arious Show with comedian Malcolm Hill. Welcome. Welcome to the comedian Malcolm Hill Show. Welcome. Let's go. Here we go. The Hill-arious Show with comedian Malcolm Hill.
Don't do that again.
I thought we wasn't going to talk.
Don't do that again, because that's corny.
I thought we wasn't going to talk.
You're live.
We live?
Yes, sir.
Well, play my intro.
You ready for now, the intro?
Yes.
Intro.
Yeah.
PlatinumTouchPresents, the show you all been waiting on. And now, it's time for the Hill-arious Show with comedian
Are we live?
We is all the way live.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, comedian Malcolm Hill. This is the Hill-arious Show. Before we get started, first of all, I need everybody to log on. I need everybody to share this. I need everybody to share this thing to your pages, man. We got a contest running. But before I start, got to introduce my co-host. My man, NA, is in the building. Shout out to NA, Touch Entertainment. Where you at, NA?
What up, M-Hill? What up, everybody?
All right. Plus, my co-host, Phillystreetpoet, is in the building. What up, Phillystreetpoet? What up?
What's up, Malcolm Hill? What's up?
All right. This is the Hill-arious Show, man. Like I said, I need everybody to share this link to some pages, right? We're gonna give away some money today to whoever shares this link to some groups. I need you to share it to some other people, man, on the inbox. I need to see people sharing, people supporting this movement that we're trying to do. Plus, I'm running this little competition, $200 competition for whoever can do this dance to this song that I got. It's a Malcolm Hill song. I want everybody to dance to this song and you win $200, or was it $400 and $200 for the best dancer. All right, but with all that said, we need everybody first to hit share on this thing. I need everybody that supports my movement, man, to hit share on this thing. And we got a special guest, female comedian coming in here. Nicci Hoo is very hilarious. She's gonna be on here in a minute. Like each week, I'm gonna try to bring some of the funniest people, you know, that I know. Right now, we starting out. I want to do some female comedians first to get it started, man, because a lot of times we only see male, you know, guys, male comedians. Tired of these dudes, man. I need to see some women comedians, right? Before we start, I need everybody first to share this thing, right?
Share it.
Yeah, right. Am I right? Are they sharing it? Streetpoet, they sharing it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, yeah, we good. Yeah. How was your week? How was your week, Streetpoet? How was your week so far?
Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good, man.
Good?
Yeah.
Good. Nick, NA, you had anything special happen this week? Did you do anything good?
I mean, I don't want you to say I'm soft or anything when I say this, but I brought me a puppy, man. I'm in love with my puppy.
A puppy?
You know, yeah, I brought a puppy.
Hey, now, you know, everybody only gets pit bulls. Now, if you bought a puppy.
Well, I got a lab. I got a yellow lab retriever.
A yellow?
And she costs a couple of dollars. So she's going to be about 90 pounds. So it's not no girly dog. I don't have a little cute little
Listen,
one.
If you got it,
I got the dog. I got a dog with the big poop. I don't have a little poop dog.
It ain't gonna work. If you ain't got a pit bull now, and you out in the market with the rest of these fools,
well, you know, if you got a pit bull or rat, sometimes the insurance, your home insurance, will drop you. Did you know that?
Oh, I ain't. Your home insurance.
Oh yeah.
So I had to get something that was safe. I want the Rottweiler, but I love my yellow retriever.
Hey, let me give y'all a quick story, real quick. Probably I'm gonna say about maybe 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. I had two pit bulls, and my one pit bull jumped the fence. And this guy used to walk his dog past my fence, and the dog, he jumped the fence and attacked his dog. The guy supposedly said that my dog bit his leash, pulled him to the ground. So make a long story short, the reason that they drop people is the fact that the guy had sent me some letters, said he was going to sue me. And Allstate hit me up and said, well, you know, the guy was my neighbor. And guess how much the guy asked for?
100,000.
He wanted 200,000.
Wait a minute. Wait, $200,000 for what? He
asked for 200,000 for the case. And
hold on. What did your dog do? It jumped the fence. And
my dog jumped the fence and attacked his dog. Okay. And the guy said my dog bit his leash and pulled him to the ground, and he broke his wrist.
So he broke his wrist. So he wanted to. So he didn't want the money for his dog. He wanted the money for his pain and suffering.
Right. So
that's pain and suffering.
He said 200,000, but he didn't. He only got about 60 grand.
He got 60 grand.
He got about 60 off my homeowner's insurance.
So what happened?
That's why. That's why homeowner they don't like you having pits, like the homeowners insurance. They don't like you to have pit bulls.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That was my story.
So M Hill, what you got going on? What's going on? Who's our guest for the day? You know, and everything like that. What we doing?
All right. The guest for the day is a female comedian named Nicci Hoo. She gonna be logging on in a few minutes. But hold on. I want to tell y'all real quick what happened to me this week again. First of all, I'm starting to realize that black people and white people are the same when it comes to money, meaning they always trying to get over. You see what I'm saying? Because I had these black guys, I told this story before, right? Come and fix a leak in my stack pipe on the toilet, right? You know, it's a pipe that go all the way down, all the way to the basement in my duplex, right? It goes all the way down, right? It was a leak at the elbow, just at the elbow. So this black guy, friend of mine, he cut a hole in the ceiling, a big hole in the ceiling, so he can get up there to get to the leak. He climbed up the ladder He gets to the leak, and the only thing that's leaking is the elbow piece. That little elbow piece that you need to just screw back on.
The little $10 elbow piece.
A $10 elbow piece. So he charged me all this money to put the elbow piece on. So I said, you know what? You done cut a hole in my roof. Cool. Just go ahead and finish the job. So I gives him all this money. So he comes down off the ladder. He fixed the elbow. He comes off the ladder, and he's leaving. And I'm like, well, where you going? I said, it's a big hole that you cut out in the ceiling. He said, well, that's a whole different price for me. He said, that's a whole different price for me to put the sheetrock back up on the ceiling. So that big price I gave you was just for me to screw the elbow on. It wasn't for me to do the big. He put a hole big enough for 4 people to get up in that ceiling.
Well, unfortunately, you got 2 different type of people.
Hold on, let me finish. So he was trying to charge me again. Now, I said I had another problem. I wanted this new closet in my room, right? So I said, I'm gonna call the white man. Okay, I'm gonna call the white man. Like I said before, when you're dealing with money, white and black is all the same. He in the back fixing my closet. Only thing I wanted him to do was sheetrock the inside of that closet and make it a new closet, right? This white boy took the whole closet down. When I went back there, it was nothing in there but the wall. So he's trying to rebuild a whole, I'm talking about brick. You can see brick. But I knew something was funny because I'm in the other room, and if you hear somebody like, oh man, oh Jesus, why did they do it like this? Oh my God. That means he was trying to get some more money. You can hear him moaning and groaning. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, who messed this thing up like that? Tore my whole closet down. Now I had to, basically, I swear to God, I got almost a $2,000 closet back there because he tore it down to the wall, to the brick.
Well, you know, like the funniest thing is, I know that happens because it happens all the time, but I learned that some people that fix, they don't repair.
No,
they're going definitely, they'll fix it, but they're not repairing it. They'll leave you like, okay, well, the job is done. You're not leaking no more. You know, your stack quite good, your plumbing is right. Now you got to call the next person and put up the sheetrock, and paint, and spackle, and all that.
See, he knew once he opened everything up that I wasn't going to be able to call somebody else. He's already dug it.
He's there.
He's already there. So you got to get all the rest of this stuff fixed while I'm in here.
But guess what?
He opened it, he done found a hole in the roof. He done found a hole on the pipe. He done found all this stuff that while I'm here, we need to take care of this. Because if you seal it, I think he might have put the hole in the roof. I thought about that because I said, I ain't never seen a hole in the roof. He done took the whole closet down. You can see, I said, this nigga here. So I don't know whether to go with the white man or go with the black man, right? Because when it comes to money, people are slick.
Well, they know you got a lot of money, so they want it.
Yeah.
You got all the money, Malcolm.
You ain't got to keep repeating that on the air.
You know, really, I'll be honest. Malcolm, you got all the money.
You got
Street Poet, but Street Poet got all the money.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there, man.
If anybody want to rob somebody, you get Phillystreetpoet.
Don't rob my man.
If anybody needs to get robbed, it's this Phillystreetpoet. Malcolm ain't got nothing, okay? So don't be putting that on the air.
I walk around old school. I walk around with both my pockets inside out.
You got your guest just popped in.
She on there?
Yeah, I see she just popped in. So you want to bring her up? That's up to you.
Absolutely.
Let her hold for 1 second. We're gonna talk about the boy Nick Cannon real quick. We're gonna talk about Nick Cannon and his whole situation. Then we're gonna bring on Nicci Hoo, one of the funniest female comedians in the business. All right?
Nicci Hoo.
Yeah. Listen, the boy Nick Cannon right? See, these podcasts can mess you up because what happens is when you do this stuff, you know, you're saying what you want to say, you're saying how you really feel, but you got to realize there's people watching that might want to put you on their sitcom, might want to put you, but you can say some wrong things. And Nick said some wrong things, right? Which was in the flow of his show.
Right.
But now he's dealing with the white man where they want him to have a sneaky, clean image. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if we get picked up, we're gonna be on BET or some black-owned, you know, network. You know what I'm saying? We might not be on Channel 6. And you know, Nick Cannon was messing with the white folks that was putting him on to some real money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't say everything. Look at Kev. You know, he said a joke 15 years ago, a joke on stage, and they didn't appreciate that when it was a joke. And
right.
So you basically can't really say what you want to say because the white man is watching.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Absolutely. But
so
you know
think
what?
About that, NA?
The one thing about the Nick Cannon situation is me personally, I feel like I seen what's your man name? The comedian what is his name? TK Kirkland?
TK Kirkland, yeah.
Yeah.
So I seen TK Kirkland and he had a good point. Like he was basically in so many words saying that Nick wasn't wrong for his thoughts.
Right.
But you know, when you're dealing with corporate America, you got to get this bag and you got to use your platform to be heard at a different level. You can't just say the first thing that comes to mind, you know, because they're not mad at him. I'm not going to say everything he said is true for right or wrong, whatever, but they're not mad at him because of, you know, it's wrong. They're mad because he said it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you got to learn to get the bag, build your platform, and every opinion you have can't just be said. You know, you got to take that money built from the family. You can teach your kids. You teach your kids from within, like that this racism is real. You know what I mean? But you got to watch what you say because everything is going to haunt you. And if you're getting that money, sometimes you just got to, you're not saying like be no type of house Negro, but you have to respect and support, like even at the jobs that we do. We can't just go out and say the first thing that comes to our mind, even though it might be a right thought, or if you're looking at it that way, whatever it is, you got to really suppress yourself. You got to, you know, keep a humble heart, man, and an air for the streets and just kind of try to balance that out because now all the endorsements, and then Diddy wants to get involved in all the negative stuff now because he's rich. But the reality of it is Nick Cannon is a brand. Now he's dealing with all this corporate stuff. That apology means nothing. Now you're fired. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't got Mariah no more. So you need to be working. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he was, you know, everything was wrong about what he said, but you got to be careful because if your remarks are just as racist as the racist, you're not helping nothing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You know, at the end of the day, you know, he just needs to pray about it and figure out something else. But like, you know, I mean, I wish everything works out for him.
Well,
that was a bad move.
when you on that type of platform, like he's on there on some of the biggest shows in the world. You know what I'm saying?
And he lost two, and he's offered two. He's offered two already.
Yeah.
So he has like nothing going on. Like it's nothing right now, and it's Corona. Like so, you know, it's like, you know, you living off of what you already got, and you still got property, you still got all these cars, you got all these things going. The bills don't go nowhere.
No,
you know what I mean. So
he lost. Easy to get broke. He lost. What was it? America's Got Talent.
Exactly.
Right. He lost that, and Terry Crews got that. But you know,
and Terry Crews is a sellout.
Why you say that?
Did you hear? Did you look at the media? Did you hear what he's talking about? Terry Crews is a coon. He's a whole coon.
Wow.
He's a coon. Yeah. I I wanted to talk about that last week, but I don't even have energy for him. He's a whole coon, you know. You got to go and see what he's talking about because his thing is, you know, he wants to stay on there. So you're already working. You don't need to say, you know, like Black lives do matter, but all lives matter. It's not about. It was never about a Black life was better than a white life.
Right.
It's all about that they're not killing y'all.
Right.
They punching the police, and the police is no ma'am, no sir, no tasers, no nothing. All we doing is saying basically, what are you pulling out? What are you arresting me for? And you can slam the shot, shove, and they don't have no picks. They doing women too. So at some point, it's just like if we don't fight for ourselves, nobody gonna fight. Like I said last week, you know, when the Indians was fighting for us or fighting, we fell back and minded our business, you know. And what they do, they attack one section or one, you know, specific race, and then they're gonna go to the other one. So we might sometimes not the new us, but the old us, we're just letting it happen because okay, it wasn't happening to us. Then now we in the box. So the reality of it is if we all stick together and fight for what's right, we're gonna be cool. Period.
Well, Terry Crews is working for the white man. And I'm not saying
at some point.
I'm not saying he's supposed to sell out, but his career was on the low, was fading in the wind before he got picked up by that.
You're
so
100% correct.
Once he got picked up by them, he decided to start standing by them because
absolutely.
That's where his money is coming from. And so, you know, he'll stand behind Simon Cowell because that's where the billions is at. So he gonna, you know, start to talk like them and say, hey, you guys, you know, you always got that guy at your job that was working with you at first, and now all of a sudden you say, hey, what's up, homie? What's going on? He said, hey, you guys. And he'd be like, you guys, what are you guys? Because people start to change towards the people that they surround themselves with. They start to sound white. They hey you guys and
absolutely
and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yo, nigga, we just trying to get some you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And people so Terry Crews is where the billions is at. So
absolutely.
He ain't talking the way we want him to talk no more.
At all. He's not representing us at all. He's not representing us at all.
His career was going down in tubes. I mean, he wasn't even on Love and Hip Hop. He wasn't even on nothing. He couldn't even get a job on. He couldn't even get a job on Black Ink because he was almost gone. You know,
he's Uncle Tom in the sellout.
Yeah, he's Uncle Tom, right? Hey, listen, man. The last thing he had going for himself was he had his chest being able to go up and down, and he was trying to, you know,
on white chicks.
So they put him on some commercials because he can let his chest go up and down. But if he couldn't do that, he would have been gone. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So basically, if your career is going downhill, just make your chest go like this here, and you might can keep it going, right?
You know.
Oh, you talking about the Old Spice?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what we need to do? We need to get our guests. We need to get our guests up here.
She's waiting too.
Nicci Hoo.
Our guests on, and as we interview her, let's get her opinion on if she knows what's going on with her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the funniest female comedians in the business, man. A lot of names people know, you know, the same names, you know, Samore and Monique and all, you know, it's only the same name. But there is a lot of women that's very, very funny that's in this game that you're gonna know sooner or later. So bring my girl on, Miss Nicci Hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, where's my claps at? Claps. You got any claps? Hey, there she go. What up, baby?
Hi, fellas. How y'all doing?
Our engineer was supposed to have claps. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, really? Wow. That's what I'm talking about right there.
What's up, baby?
Card now, fellas. Yeah. Let's get it.
What's up, baby?
Let's go, fellas. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have you. Like I was trying to tell people, man, I said, you know, everybody only know the certain names, the some more, Monique, but they don't understand that there's other female comedians that is just as funny and didn't get their break yet. So tell the people who you are, tell the people where you come from, and what you do. First of all, tell the people where you come from and what you do.
Well, my name is Nicci Hoo, and I'm coming out of New York by way of Charlotte, by way of New York, if that makes any sense. I'm originally a New Yorker, but I started my career in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've been doing it now for about 15 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay, 15.
15 years of unknownness, you know, of obscurity.
It's coming.
Oh yeah, I ain't tripping.
I mean, you got endorsed by some of my people that only put on some of the best people. My man Talent, he endorsed you first, and he said, "No, she's a stone cold beast," and you know what I'm saying. And he endorsed you. So if he endorsed you, you know what I'm saying, like, because he don't mess with no, you know what I mean, no bums. So of course, you know what I'm saying. You've been doing your thing, man. But what got you started into stand-up comedy? What got you to want to do comedy? Because a lot of women, it's not too many women that's actually in this business. You know what I mean? This is a male dominant business. There's only very few women. So what got you started, and what's your goals on this thing?
I think because deep down inside, I'm a teenage boy. I want to stay home. I want to smoke weed. I want to masturbate. I want to do absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I want to crack jokes. So, yeah. And the fact that I don't really hold jobs too long because I don't have the attention. I don't have the attention span for it.
Yeah.
So, I spend my time at work cracking jokes. So I'm like, you know what? I might want to get paid for this. So that's how it really started. I just have no attention span, and I like to masturbate and smoke weed.
You know what's so strange about that? Most comedians can't really hold down jobs well. I don't know what it is, but every comedian that I know really can't really hold down a job. I don't know.
Because it's not their calling. That's what it is. You got to realize what your calling is and what it isn't. And a 9 to 5 is not my calling. So that's why I know I'm a self-sabotager. I sabotage every job. Once I get that first 2 paychecks in, I pretty much quit or I'm getting fired. I'm working on the unemployment.
Wow.
I come in with a plan. You can't mess with a woman with a plan. You did. I'm coming in for 4 months. I'm going hard. Then I'm going to work hard to get fired. And then I'm going to collect my unemployment so that I can hit the road again.
She said, I'm going to work hard to get fired. Listen, you said, I'm going to work hard to get fired. Listen, who do you think your style is mostly like? What comedian that you think your style is like catered towards? Like, who do you like?
I would like to say no one. I'd like to say no one. My style, really, I'll be honest, I love so many comedians, but my favorite comedian of all time is my mother. My mother's an animal. My mother's never gotten on stage, but she's just hilarious. She's an animal. So I really get a lot of my style, my timing, my material from my mother, to be real with you. My mom's is an animal.
I get a lot of, what's so funny that you did say that? Most of my material comes from my uncle, Bubby. He was on drugs, right? I have an uncle Bubby that was on crack and everything. And that's my mom's brother. And my grandmother, she gambled and she was always funny. So between my grandmother, I used to sit there and watch my grandmother and watch her talking and everything. I've been listening. And then my uncle that was on drugs was so crazy. Like, I used to watch him like be asleep and get up drunk and go to the microwave and take a piss. Like, he thought he was at the toilet. So I'm seeing that as a kid, and I started. He literally opened it up and pissed in it and closed it as if he was at the toilet and laid back down like nothing ever happened. So,
man,
bad influence, Uncle.
I've seen some of the craziest stuff.
Hell yeah.
And that's where I got a lot of my memory from. You're absolutely right. We get our stuff from
my family. Like, my mother's so gangster on Facebook. My mother's name. You know how everybody changes their name on Facebook? My mother's 70, by the way. So she's 70 years old. She don't know how to use Facebook. She thinks she's from Brooklyn, from Brownsville. She's still a gangster. She got no feet. She's in a wheelchair, and on her Facebook page, her name is Cat Dog. I'm a hustler, bitch. Brooke. That's it.
She got a Facebook. She got a Facebook.
I told you what her name was. Cat Dog. I'm a hustler, bitch. Brooke.
Oh, wow.
She is 70, got cataracts and no feet.
Wow.
And put under education Harvard. Okay, Harvard.
Speaking of no feet, the chick just got shot in her feet. What's the rapper girl?
A rapper chick that got shot in her feet.
Wow.
She got shot in her feet just now. She's a star now. And the boy Tory Lanez shot her in the feet. What is her name?
Tory Lanez shot her.
Tory Lanez shot her?
Yeah, what's the girl? Megan Thee Stallion.
What girl just got
Megan Thee
Stallion just got shot in her feet?
And when he shoot
Tory Lanez.
Twice.
When did
Twice
that
in the feet.
Yeah, twice.
Why?
If he shot her once, he could say it's an accident. Twice.
Well, I thought that bitch was a savage. What happened?
That shit ain't mean nothing.
You can't just rap about it. You gotta be about that life.
So I take it they was in a relationship.
I don't know. But
like
she gonna be rapping.
That don't sound right.
She gonna be
at
on
all.
her tippy toes. She gonna be on her tippy
when
toes.
did that happen?
Bad bougie. Ah, ooh.
That's some Harlem Night shit.
Yo.
Right.
He
Oh
shot her
my
twice.
God.
Like
In the pinky toe. In the pinky toe.
And the pinky toe, both of them.
In the pinky toe. Did he shoot her in the pinky toe? I think they was doing Harlem Nights like my man said. He shot her in the pinky toe.
Hey,
but she said she was a fucking savage. She was savage. She can handle it.
Tell me
he
this.
Can say it was an accident if the gun went off once. But it can't be like a two-shot accident.
Twice? No, that's not an accident. That's on purpose. The second shot was on purpose.
Yeah. Tory Lanez.
Tell me this. And tell me this, Nicci.
Yeah.
Nicci, tell me this. Out of all the places that you have performed, what was your favorite show that you really did? It was just like the best situation for you.
You know what? I'm a big, huge fan of Dion Cole. Love Dion Cole. And I was hired to host for the weekend at the Comedy Club in Charlotte. And then I got bumped up from the host to the opener. And then the day before, they said, "Could you feature?" And I'm like, "Of course I can feature." So now I'm super excited. I get to feature for him. And the first night of the show, I was so hyped. I was so pumped. I try to put every joke I can think of because I'm thinking this is Dion Cole. He's gonna hear it, and he's gonna hear all how I write, and I'm thinking from that perspective. And I got up there and I tore that bitch apart. Like I felt it in my spirit. I was like, yo, so much so that when I was done, I got a standing ovation. That was probably my best show to date for me because I got a standing ovation in front of Dion Cole.
Wow,
so that to me was like,
that's a blessing.
I was like, I'm doing this. Yes.
That's a blessing.
Like a huge idol of mine. And I was like, and then the next, he didn't even see it. He didn't even see it though. He was in the green room. So the next night he didn't get to see it. So he told me about it. He told me the next night, he said, "I heard you got a standing ovation last night. And I said, I looked at him like trying to be cool. I was like, "Sure did, Dion Cole." And he was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to watch you tonight." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I gotta do this again." So the next night was even better, and he saw it. And then after that, we were cool, and we hung out, and we had drinks, and we had food, and we talked comedy all night. And it was probably one of the best times I ever had.
That's what's up. So we basically, when everything is said and done, we wanted to get you out here in Philly.
Oh yeah,
I'm already in New York. I'm right here.
That's what's up.
I'm down the street. I'm down the
But
street.
you know when you do that, what you did, right? When you get a standing ovation, you might not be opening for him again because.
Well, I never did. I never did again.
They don't want you.
Well, I learned. Right. I learned that, but I don't think he was. To be honest, not to take nothing from him. Honestly, he spoke to me about it. So I'm not going to say I didn't get put on because of that. Because after that, he really flew. Like he really, really flew, and he hasn't done any shows in my city anymore either. And the next one, the one he did do, it was like an arena show. So he came with his own people.
Yeah.
So I would never say never, because honestly, I still have his number. I can call him anytime. He picks up anytime I need him to. He's really a good guy. And I
When
get
you-
more from just working with him. You know, I get to talk to him. You know what I
When
mean?
you-
Chop
when
him
you-
out and break down
It's a
jokes.
gift and a curse. When you get a standing ovation, it's a gift and a curse, because the headliners after that, they're not going to want you to open for them no more. So they want you to just be.
Hey, I'm not being funny, but I'm not gonna allow you to say that, because a lot of times it's a Philly thing. Everybody's
Really?
not on that.
Good, because I don't think that either. Not everybody.
Everything, like any shows I've been at in Atlanta or down south, even New York, are very supportive of everybody. It's just some people have a complex about, I don't come out here and do this set and be so funny because it brings the bar up. But if you're good, your talent or Kirkland or some of those guys, I don't feel like it's it's always a competition at the end of the day. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Absolutely, but we're competing with ourselves anyway.
But you're competing with yourself.
Right.
So it's more like, I'll be honest, whether it's comedy, rap, or whatever, Philadelphia, and I love my city, we the most competitive. I don't like it just because it's hot in the world, period.
Right.
Down south, New York is not like that. They don't do that. They show love. So I don't want to say that. I don't agree with that.
Comedians in New York, let me tell you something. Comedians in New York, if you go on before them, if you're doing well, they'll be walking back and forth saying, get him off the stage. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yo, you did too much time. Come on, what you doing?
Well, most likely you did too much time.
Nah.
Right. No, I headline. I've been headlining for like the last.
I know you. When you killing it, you want to do an hour.
Well, because you're on it. You just on one. But I headline.
You gotta bring the hook out.
Features,
take you off like
always look
Apollo.
for features that are very, very funny.
Now let me ask you this.
Strong feature.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever, well, we all had not done well, but where was you at when you didn't do that well, or you bombed, so to speak?
In my sleep.
Like that.
That was a nightmare. I woke up and rewrote the whole shit in my sleep.
Okay.
Right. No,
wow.
You know what? And I'm gonna tell you the secret to this. And I'm not cocky. I'm just who I am. I am who I say I am. I'm 50 years old next month. So I ain't got time to play. And I smoke too much weed a lot. But I'm telling you this. Your biggest competition is you.
Absolutely.
I don't even think about other comics. If anything, I'm always there to help other comics. If they ask a question or if it's a joke or we're talking material, I'm there for it. I don't even get caught up in all the politics of it because I'm so busy competing with me that I can't even see nobody else. I really don't. I have to literally make it a point when I'm watching comedy to step out of myself to enjoy it, because I look at it like a professional. I'm looking at the timing, the beat, the pulse, the sound. I'm looking at everything. Instead, I have to make myself be a fan. So I check in and check out on it. So it depends on the capacity I'm in, but I compete too much with myself. I'm always trying to outdo me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me.
I got one more question, Malcolm. So how many years have you been doing comedy?
15.
15. Okay.
That's what's up.
15.
That's what's
I'm
up.
the same way. Like if I'm on a show, I don't even watch the other comedian that's on in front of me. I don't even be paying no attention. I don't be caring what he's doing because I feel as though once I walk on the stage, there's nobody better than me. So I don't even be paying no attention to see what somebody's doing at all.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about Malcolm, and he's probably gonna hit me tomorrow. But Malcolm is the most nervousest person from the beginning of the show. The beginning is like, when you run track, if you ever ran track, you're about to shoot that gun and you get the butterflies, that's Malcolm Hill. And I always tell him, I said, you're about to kill it. I don't care if it's 1,000 people here, stop being nervous. And when you get up there,
but some people mistake that as nervous. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it's nervous. It's more so when
It's
you
not-
love
tell
something
him.
you do,
Tell
you're
him.
anxious.
Tell him.
That's anxiety.
Okay, anxious.
You're
You might be right.
You need that. That's
You might be right.
anxiousness. Because I feel it. Let me tell you a secret.
That nigga be
And that's why I
nervous.
don't wear G-string. I can't wear
Tell him.
G-string. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. Before every show, I gotta take a shit. Got
Me
to.
too.
Because you be
can't get on
nervous. You
unless
be
I'm not
nervous.
because
It's your nerves.
my anxiety is like, oh, and then I know I'm ready because I gotta clear shit out to put shit in.
But you do.
Yeah, definitely.
But you do know that anxiety don't make you shit. Nervousness makes you shit.
No.
That too. But my anxiety makes me shit. Anxiety makes me shit.
She'll say anxiety makes you shit. No, nervousness, keep it a bean. Nervousness will make you
It
shit.
could be. It could
Then
be
when
the
you get
milk
up
and the
there,
dairy too. But I'm just saying.
and once you start, you kill it because of your talent.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
listen, Nate, listen. For me,
What?
before I get on stage, I go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, because you're nervous.
No. Listen to me. Listen.
You thinking on a nervous.
He don't know. He don't understand. But listen, what happens is for me, I'm superstitious. I'm stupid superstitious. So everything has to be the same. Everything I do, because it's always the same result. If I
Where you go?
Lost you.
He's back.
Damn lie.
that's listen. I always go and sit on the first toilet in the stall, right? Because I'm superstitious. So everything has to go the same way. So if somebody's on that stall, I got to wait and go to that bathroom. I go to that last stall. Once I go to that last stall, I feel as though I'm gonna kill it. Now, if somebody's on that stall, when I go to the stage, I feel as though something ain't gonna go right. But if I can get to that last stall, all hell gonna break loose on that stage because I'm superstitious.
So basically, what you're telling me
it's a routine.
From now on, when we go do a show, I gotta reserve that last stall for you.
Yes.
That's what you were doing in North New Jersey?
Yes.
Closing up a stall.
And what happened?
You in that bathroom.
And what? Okay then.
Yeah, you
and
did.
told shit up when he came out.
Okay.
Let me find out. You kicked in the door and you came out.
And I ain't gonna lie. You killed it. I was very proud of you because I said, damn, I got my whole family down here that live in Patterson, New Jersey, came to see this and all the killers and gangsters. And,
God.
And you killed it. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one.
And he gonna say, oh, why you so nervous? Because all the comedians was bombing, right? And he gonna say to me, why you so nervous? We had to go on after like 8 comedians, right? And it was getting late. And you know how people ready to go home. And it was getting late. So I'm like, I done went to the last stall. I done did everything. Still had to wait. And he like, you nervous? I said, homie, I'm the best in the business. I'm not nervous.
He wanna come in with his own microphone stand and
everything. I'm superstitious.
Everything. We had a good time. So tell me this: who is your favorite female comedian?
Oh God, I got a few. I don't have one.
Give me 3 of them.
Top 3?
Yeah, top 3 for you.
Top 3: Joan Rivers.
Okay.
A lot of people never say that, but Joan Rivers is an animal. I love, you know what? Just Niche is definitely one of my favorites right now. I don't know if you've heard of her.
I know.
She's out of Chicago. Just Niche is an animal.
Absolutely. She's a monster.
There's a beautiful girl in DC named Paris Sachet.
Okay.
Paris Sachet is a fucking animal. It's probably not people that you would know offhand. Of course, I love everybody and everybody else. Paris Sachet is out of DC.
What do you think about the chick? I think she's either from Baltimore, DC. I want to say, what is her name?
That's hilarious.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Not
she's
good.
Not a comedian. She's not. No.
I'll give you another chick out of DC.
Who's that?
Who's fucking phenomenal. Oh gosh, you haven't took my time. I'm not out of DC, but I'm out of New York and Charlotte, but definitely put me as number 1 for me. But the ones that I enjoy is Just Niche, Paris Sachet, Joan Rivers. Oh God, Ty is her name. She's out of DC. I know her and I talked to her and I can't get her out my brain.
We got
I love Monique. I love Monique, of course, some more. Absolutely. I mean, I really like to big up the girls that are coming, at the heels of the big
Up and
ones.
coming.
Those are my people. Right, because we're up and coming. Vanessa Fraction, Shima Franklin. Those are the women
Shima
that
Franklin,
I look
me and her
at.
did the show. Me and her did
I
the
love
show.
Ashima. That's my girl. Love her.
She can freestyle. She can freestyle very well.
Absolutely. You got Katrina Pope out of Atlanta. And I'm also in a group called Two Black Blondes. My ultimate favorite, of course, is my partner, Mocha the Duchess. She's out of Ohio and she's in Atlanta. Phenomenal comedian. So those are my top women.
Where can everybody find you at?
Oh, you can find me everywhere. I'm on all social media platforms. IG, Facebook, Twitter, and it's Nicci Hoo, NICCIHOO. It's Who and not Ho. Because I used to be a hoe, but now I'm telling jokes, so it's
Say it
different.
one more time. We got the who and not the host. Say it one more time.
It's not a hoe. That was my former life. I'm changed now between Jesus and the jokes. I'm making better moves and using my mouth wisely. Using it wisely, right?
Wow.
I rock real mics now. I rock real mics now. I rock the real mics now. Not the ones that go to the back of the throat, but the ones in the front. I'm on everything. I'm on everything. Yes.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you for
having me.
We're gonna definitely,
the
Phillystreetpoet has one of the biggest comedy shows in this side of town. So we definitely gonna bring
he's phenomenal with it.
To laugh to bring you down.
And he got the bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
got the bag. I'm there. Look. If the jokes don't work, I get naked, so it don't matter. Either way.
Wait a minute now. You said if the jokes don't work, you get naked?
Yes.
Naked. Now my stomach might look like a mess.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm hoping you don't do that well, because I want to see. That's what I want to see. But look,
hey, my belly might look like a mess, but it's okay. It's all right.
Thank you for coming on, baby.
It's a map to my love. It's a map to my love, fellas.
Thank
you so much.
Hey, Malcolm, make sure
Y'all
you get all the little things so we can all, keep connected. So when the next event comes out, together right back.
For sure.
All right, baby.
Thank you. All righty. God bless you guys.
God bless you as well, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like her energy. I like her style. And I like her swag. I like her.
Listen, she's funny and crazy, man. She's funny and she's good. She's really good. You know
so Malcolm, tell me this. I know it's almost the end of the show, but let everybody know what's going on. Let everybody know. I mean, I know we was a lot of things we were supposed to do, but due to this corona, got everything.
Well, listen, real quick. One of the main things I need that I'm working on right now is the Malcolm Hill challenge dance. Right, it's this dance. I need everybody. I got this this beat that's on my page that I need people to dance to this beat. You can win $200 or you can win $300 to the best dancer to this beat that's on my page, on my Instagram page.
So why you didn't send it to me so we can get it popping?
Okay, on the Comedian Malcolm Hill page, and that's what I'm working on right now, and and make sure you follow Phillystreetpoet on his show that he has on Friday nights. Phillystreetpoet, tell him about your show real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody want to jump on? Friday nights, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.
He gives away money.
Phillystreetpoet. See, I'm gonna tell you the reason I give away cash is just the fact that I was blessed to be working during the pandemic, and I try to be able to help people. I mean, even if anybody, if nobody know me as Phillystreetpoet, anybody come out to the comedy shows, we always giving back. Giving back to the farthest person who come to the show. We just giving back. So that's why I think that's the reason why I give back cash at Fridays on the Phillystreetpoet show, just to be able to help somebody, even if it's some gas money or even if it's like, a little bit of groceries, just to be able to help the person. So that's what it's all about. It's about giving back.
Well, I want to know why I've never got a link for your show on a Friday. We support all the shows. I would love to be on the show and help you out with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a blessing. It's a blessing to be a blessing to somebody. And I appreciate everything you're doing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Normally I don't talk much, but Street Poet is the most humblest Christian I've ever met in my life.
You said you don't talk much.
Yeah, he's very humble. He's very humble. He's very humble. Good guy. I met him through Malcolm, and he's a great guy. He's really was the one who started the show, and I pretty much just jumped in to help out. I appreciate you, man. I like what you do for Malcolm. You're a genuine good friend to him. You know, you're not using them like a lot of people do, and still a lot of ideas. You come with creative ideas, and you're a real good, humble Christian fella, and I like you for that, and I appreciate you, man.
All right, enough of the love. This is the hilarious.
You're such a hater.
Play my outro. Play my outro. Play my outro. Enough of this.
Outro. Ready for your outro?
Hill. This is the Hill-arious Show, man. Make sure you tune in next week. I think our special guest, we might have either between Buck Wild or Talent. And it's going to be a great show next week as well, as we always do, man. This is the Hill-arious Show. This is just the beginning. We're gonna do a lot more, man. We're going to make this thing bigger and better, man. Shout out to my co-host. Shout out to my engineer. Shout out to everybody that supports this movement, man. The Hill-arious Show is going. We're going to get this thing popping even more each and every week, man. See y'all next week, all right? Peace.
Peace. Love you guys, man. God bless y'all. We out.